Welcome back to Combat Sports in Africa, the podcast where we explore the stories and personalities shaping martial arts and combat sports across the continent. You've heard from him before, and today we're excited to welcome back Dr. Degineh. Dr. Degineh has been a driving force behind the growth of martial arts in Ethiopia through his leadership, vision, and collaborative efforts. As the founder of the Judo and Jiu-Jitsu associations and clubs in Ethiopia, he has worked alongside others to establish and promote these sports across the country. In addition to serving on the Ethics and Sustainability Commissions of the Jiu-Jitsu International Federation, Dr. Degineh is also a member of the African Judo Union's Marketing Commission. Holding a 6th Dan in Jiu-Jitsu, he continues to teach and train in Berlin, Germany. Over the past 14 years, with the collaboration and assistance of others, his initiatives, including numerous jiu-jitsu training seminars, have laid a strong foundation for the development of grappling sports in Ethiopia. In today's episode, we'll get his insights on the recent Jiu-Jitsu International Federation World Championship held in Heraklion, Greece, where the introduction of Contact Ju-Jitsu added an exciting new dimension to the competition. We'll also hear about his recent jiu-jitsu seminar in Ethiopia, the techniques he shared, the enthusiasm of the participants, and his vision for the future of grappling sports in the country. If you've missed our previous conversations with Dr. Degineh, be sure to check them out after this episode, right here on Combat Sports in Africa. All right, let's jump into the interview.
You were at the JJIF World Championships 2024. How would you describe the atmosphere and level of competition at this year's World Championships?
Thank you very much, Garmami, for having me. It is a great pleasure to talk to you. I was invited to the World Jiu-Jitsu Championship in Heraklion. In my role, as you know, I'm head of sustainability and vice president of the Ethics Commission. And I had the opportunity to attend meetings, the opportunity to attend the competitions, even was invited to award a medal to para-athletes and team fighters. It was, for me, a great time, a nice atmosphere. The competition is one of the biggest of comparing to other competitions, despite few African countries take part. The Greek Federation has organized effectively the competition, but of course, like everywhere, there are some challenges. There were some challenges, and what I observed is the level is getting higher and higher, and it makes fun as well to watch the competition and to see how the skills developed. Particularly very emotional to watch, to observe very emotional young people to see on the tatami, and even the para athletes. It is very, very amazing, and I have a very, very big respect to para athletes.
That's awesome. It's great that obviously there's a stream for para jiu-jitsu, in addition to all the different aspects of the World Championships. And recently, they introduced Contact Ju-Jitsu. I'm curious to know if you could tell us a bit more about Contact Ju-Jitsu for those who may not be familiar with this introduction of the sport and how it changed the event, in your opinion.
Yes, the Contact Jiu-Jitsu is enrichment. It was enrichment for the event. It is enrichment for jiu-jitsu competition as well, and it is also it is also an answer to the MMA dominance, and even to keep the athletes back to our sport. The fighting was really amazing. I couldn't attend the fight because I had to leave to Berlin, but I heard it went well, and it is also a good start for the next World Championship in 2025. And in the contact jiu-jitsu restrictions, what you have by the restrictions from other jiu-jitsu competitions, like fighting system, there is no this restrictions, and it is allowed to strike to the head, and it is within to strike within a contact. That makes the fight more real, just like MMA, and it's very important to see the fight comparing to very restricted, very structured fighting system. By the way, this year was a variety, diverse of competition styles, which was also in grappling. We had this time nogis, and the athletes who were in the BJJ, the former Niwaza category, could also fight in nogis, and with the for the most of them, they had a good chance to win. They had a double chance to win, and I think it was there was a very variety of styles, competitions, diverse of athletes, and enrichment in the World Championship.
Very interesting. And for people who are interested in learning more about the JJIF World Championship, that's the Jiu-Jitsu International Federation. They can find out more on their website. I'll make sure to make those links available. So it's interesting with this edition of Contact Ju-Jitsu, as you mentioned, it's almost to keep athletes in the sport as opposed to, I suppose, maybe pursue other combat sports like MMA is from what you said. But that's all very interesting. In addition to that, you also recently were in Ethiopia to host a jiu-jitsu seminar. I'm curious to know, during your seminar in Ethiopia, what topics and techniques did you focus on? And what were the main takeaways from this experience?
Yes. Before I came to Ethiopia, they started a seminar from November 14th to 17th with inclusive judo and jiu-jitsu seminar, and a theoretical and practical training session and belt preparation. The last day was the final, and my seminar was focused on the last day, which was on counter throwing techniques, arm drags, counter ground techniques, especially Niwaza and BJJ likes, and finally we had a practical self-defense. The seminar was attended by more than 70 judoka, jujutsukas around from Oromia regional state, from Addis Ababa, and we had also from Daredawa. Here we had also multipliers from military and police university. They used to train for a long time our martial art. And at the end of the seminar, I gave a belt examination, and half of them they passed, and half of them they failed. But that is life. And that motivate those who got the chance to pass to the next level, and also motivate those who could not able to do it to become to achieve the next level. The seminar was attended by Addis Ababa Sport Bureau, by Oromia Regional State Sports Office, Ethiopian Olympic Committee, and the Addis Ababa Television Network as well.
Very, very cool. I did see a clip that you did share, which we will be posting, which is always great to see. So thank you for sharing that. Now, how was the response from the participants of the seminar, and what stood out about their approach to learning jiu-jitsu? I know you mentioned there was a belt examination, and some passed and some failed. Did anyone come to you and ask for feedback on how they could improve their overall jiu-jitsu game? What was the response from participants?
Yeah, the response is very high. I mean, the response has been great. As I told you, they are currently highly motivated, and the goal is also to open a jiu-jitsu club, and it is also very, very concerning how they can continue the techniques, how can they improve themselves, and they're asking to have more trainings. To that, we need trainers come to abroad, because we have the level of Ethiopia in Jiu-Jitsu at the second level, second dan. We have currently the highest Jiu-Jitsu second dan, the highest Judo is second dan. Comparing to other countries, it is very, very low. But we had also very, strong athletes. It's amazing. The tatami is not that much thick, but they fall, and how the workout on the tatami is really very amazing. We need more tatamis. We need more jiu-jitsu jis. We need more techniques. That was the response that I received, and they are very eager to absorb the techniques. They are this time I saw they are well disciplined, and they want to contribute for the development of jiu-jitsu in Ethiopia.
Very interesting. Now, how do you see the sport and its community growing in Ethiopia? And what do you hope for the next, what do you hope next for jiu-jitsu in the country?
Yeah, Gamame, I think with this question, we are dealing for a long time.
Right.
After 14 years, I now see a good path, and we are working, in a very structured way this time. Some challenges have been overcome. Without challenge, I cannot imagine jiu-jitsu or judo in Ethiopia. But now the challenges seems to be overcome. Our experience has shown us that the challenges across this sport occurred because we focused on people, and there is we support all for nothing mentality, or everything for free mentality. Now we have switched to a professional approach. When they want to have a belt examination, they have to pay. When they have to take seminars, they have to pay for the organizers. Last times, we all support from our pocket everything what they want, or the organizers cover everything, and even they need to pay for the holds, for the tatamis, and so on. Now the participants, the athletes, cover the cost, the same as we experience it in other countries. So this all for nothing mentality, we are taking a step from all for nothing mentality. I am talking. I talk to the sport authorities at all levels. I used to talk with sport authorities in my life to all levels, by the way, but this time was very, very effective and constructive. They understand the situation and are willing to cooperate, and they accept also our approach to support the structure, to support the system, not a particular person. That is what we are doing now, and I think we all will benefit from this new what you call it, mindset as well as strategy.
Very cool. Do you think we'll be able to see some competitors at the next JJIF World Championship?
Yes, it was very amazing. I was so frustrated for the last few years, and to see how we can get Ethiopian athletes again to the World Championship. And then I saw at the examination, at the belt examination, very amazing athletes. Really, I was speechless. And I hope we have a good opportunity to get 2, 3, 4 athletes that will compete proudly at the World Championship in the coming years. Very young athletes as well.
Okay, that's very exciting news. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. Anything else you want to share with us before we wrap up?
I wish all my friends a happy Christmas time, a happy New Year, particularly to you, Gamami. You are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Without communication means there is nothing, and you make it reliable. You make it visible. Our work, and I appreciate and my thankful to you and to your family and to your friends, and wish all Ethiopian friends, friends of martial arts, a happy New Year 2025.
Well, thank you very much for that, and we also want to thank you for your great contribution for sports development as far as judo and jiu-jitsu in that country and worldwide, of course, because you're involved with the JJIF as you mentioned on both the ethics and sustainability side, which is very important, that sort of work. So thank you very much, and Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, and we hope to do this again. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
That's it for today's episode of Combat Sports in Africa. A huge thank you to Dr. Degineh for joining us once again and sharing his thoughts and experiences. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with others who are passionate about martial arts and combat sports. Until next time, keep supporting the athletes, coaches, fans, and supporters shaping the future of combat sports in Africa. See you soon.